Hi, friends, and welcome to your weeklies. So, I wish, first of all, to all Aries that they still didn't have the birthdays, happy birthday, and to all early Tauruses, happy birthday. Also, Taurus will be getting their monthlies first, so watch out in about a week from now. And lastly, remember that no matter what the date is, if you are here, this is the right time for you to hear it. Anyhow, please enjoy Safi playing Fetch while actually kind of introduce you something that I would really like you to pay attention and to hear. And it's just a little bit of digression. Uh, One viewer of the site, Nancy Knott, actually just published a book. It's called Zany Circus Paradox. This is a story for 8 to 12 years old. In that story, we meet Zandi, Tobilia, and Kadin Zany, who live in a circus and they never go to school. So they are free to play pranks, read books, and hang upside down to their heart's content. The best part of this and why I'm introducing this, and no, I'm not paid for it, is that the book is written for Alexic, which is not mainstream publishing house. It's a small press and is trying to obtain non-for-profit status. Their mission is to promote literacy and a love of reading, particularly for children who struggle to read and children who have dyslexia, people with autism, or anybody with any form of learning difficulties. So most of the work that Nancy does for Alexic is free. So it is an amazing story, an amazing project, and I'm putting a link for the book and more information in the description, so please check it out. And again, I repeat, I'm not paid for it, just supporting this great mission. So if you want to read a copy to your 8 to 12-year-old or want to buy it for a present, please, I would really appreciate that you click on the link and review it. Also, what is in our weeklies? How is Mercury retrograde treating you? Did you see to what happened to Pepsi commercial or to United Airlines, to Sean Spicer's? Yeah, these are all examples of Mercury retrograde making you do the wrong, improper, just a silly thing. Miscommunications and issues with technology will be what we'll be actually experiencing for the rest of the month, so brace yourself. Also, with Mercury retrogrades, you will be dealing with exes, so those that you want and those that you don't want. So please contact me for personal reading to see why they are coming, if they are coming, and if you should keep them. Cat Tarot No Spread, also known as like if your ex is coming back, is now on special for 45. So for more info, check my website www.cattarot.ca. And also, lastly, I started a Facebook page, Cat Tarot News. Check it out because anybody who likes it and follows it will be automatically entered in a draw for 20-minute readings with me. So the link is in the description, so that's all you need to do. So enjoy your weeklies and keep in mind that my monthlies are coming up when the star sign switches its house, so around the 21st. Taurus, you're first, and one promise to you. I won't call the cops and drag you off this channel. Ha ha ha. That's it. Seriously. Let's go. Hi Capricorn, welcome to your weeklies. Let's jump right into it and see what can be a message over here. So, we have on the bottom of one deck a fire tome. So, very much unlike your energy, it's some kind of like scorched earth kind of energy. Maybe burning yourself, maybe you did burn yourself on something. But even if you did, you kind of like did find the way out and kind of like went to detangle yourself. On the bottom of the other deck, we have the world. Something came to conclusion, an end of one chapter, starting something new. I'm noticing that earth signs, as you're the last earth sign I'm doing, have lots of things in common. You guys are going through really major changes, and I think with Taurus approaching, maybe that's why that will be happening. So what is basically happening, you kind of like have been flirty in the past or romantic, and somehow that was either transformed or it came to an end. And it could be connected to somebody charismatic, somebody attractive, a fire sign. It could be connected to you, who basically were kind of passionate over something. Or it could mean that kind of like being kind of like overly romantic or something stopped, and now like you are actively pursuing something or learning how to actively pursue something. You did have a turbulence, or you're still experiencing turbulence, but this is not like major turbulence. This is a tower upright, and this is kind of like tower inverse. This is talking about the finances for you, most likely, I would say. Oh my God. Well, change my mind. Now you have the tower upright, so you have two towers. Okay, I see now everything. I have never seen this. Never seen this. Oh my gosh. Some partnership or some relationship, it's a major shakedown. Some things you have seen, other things you didn't see, and it's coming at you like strongly, coming at you feeling, wow, hit with a truck. And I guess that explains why, even though you kind of like feel solid on your feet, you feel in your element, you are this proverbial King of Pentacles, in control, trying to build something, but you feel sad over something. Something has been lost, something that has emotional component for you. There you go, doubling up here, King of Pentacles here. Well, how come you didn't get a Five of Cups, but you got Four of Cups? So from being disillusioned, you are being disillusioned over something, but you're kind of like really holding your ground. That's what I like about it. You're kind of like firmly holding your ground. You know who you are. And over the romantic kind of issues, you have reached some kind of conclusion, and you have made a choice, and you're not living in illusions anymore. You kind of live, even though you're still burdened, something still didn't finish, and you're still thinking over something. But I think you already know, in your heart you know, and now you're doing this on a sort of like surface level, kind of like maybe voicing this, because you have a 9 and a 10. Something is reaching the conclusion. Just be careful, because when you resurface from it, not to go in the cat reverse. This is talking about being foolish, right? This is talking about everything interests you all of a sudden, like you think that instead of focusing on the options, you're focusing onto everything. Yeah, from 0 to 10. This is exactly it. What do I want? Do I want this? Do I want this? And oh my gosh, you see, again, another repeat. I have not seen this, probably never. Like, look, you have a 7 of Cups reversed, and here you have a 7 of Cups reversed. So this is again telling you, reminding you, wait, you made a decision. Why are you going back to things that you think are making you happy when you have made a decision? Maybe you're doubting if your decision is going to make you happy, because even though at present you're standing firmly on your feet, if this makes sense, you are not feeling in charge. You're not feeling solid. You're not feeling stable. And yeah, you somehow feel that you have to kind of go internally to process things and get that emotional control, because I guess, or maybe you have emotional control, but you're still somehow feeling there's still certain things that need to be kind of resolved. And I have to confirm this, or clarify this rather to say, because that's not exactly clear. Queen of Cups can also mean that you're dreaming about that romance, that you kind of like feel prevented or feel unstable, to feel unstable still in to kind of go and charge for it. Or it's creativity is blocked. That could mean that as well. Okay, clarify this for me. 3 is a crowd kind of card of pleasure seekers. I guess you want this to be the real thing. You don't want this to be something fickle, and maybe this is why you're so stuck, because maybe the ideas that you're coming up with are not feeling that solid, because you have 2 Kings of Pentacles. Yeah, and you really have to feel it in your heart. Room talks about intimacy. Room talks about really something that is only privy to you and to just a few people. And this is kind of close to Queen of Chalices. So this is basically coming to grips with who you are. On the outside, people do see you as Five of Sky. So sort of like you let go of the idea that you can be a winner in anything, right? This is kind of like, being bullied and stuff. Here's kind of understanding that kind of like it's a no-win battle, and there you go. And even though somehow feeling, and this is on the outside, people can't see you. Mind you, this is Capricorn. Sometimes they say this is you, but it could also mean that the passions can rule you, and you can just focus on one thing and go there even though you're knowing it's not the right thing for you. But oh my gosh, you have both the devil and God, or the Hierophant, or representative of God. Kind of like you are really being thorn over here. It's kind of like, it feels like that on the outside people feel they can expect anything from you, from being that the best possible Capricorn, all preppy, all kind of like made up, to a literally devil, sort of like that they don't know what to expect from you. And it looks like you don't know what to expect from yourself, because you make your choice at one point, another point you don't. So that's the Mercury retrograde as well. Hopes and fears, you have 8 of Sea, and so you're coming back to something because this is reverse. This is kind of like hearing the sounds from the distance and sort of things that kind of like pacified you, soothe you, and sometimes you hear and get splattered with water, and it's an uncomfy memory here, and hence you kind of like shy away. But this way, kind of you feel a lure of it, and it's kind of like that's kind of that devil energy coming back. Yeah, and you're going back with a charge, and that was a situation that was a situation that kind of caused this, and now maybe it's your fear that is going to come running toward you, that the past situation is going to come and resurface. Because if it does, what happened in the past and what you fear it will happen again would be this kind of defeat, where you felt like, injured, you felt kind of backstabbed, and you felt it kind of like left you really wondering. Maybe some of you even kind of fell under some addictions, maybe some alcohol, or simply being overly emotional over the issue. So this is both being thorn intellectually and emotionally. Oh my gosh, Capricorn, what a mess. What's going on here, really? Like, usually your readings are so straightforward. Here it is. Oh, he thinks this way, then blah, 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 and then again we are back to it. So it's like, it's almost like, sounds like you are circling in your own head certain thoughts and ideas, certain decisions that you have already made, but kind of quiz them and wondered if they are the right ones, and then maybe trying the other way, but knowing the other way you already tried before. So if you keep repeating the same things over and over, you cannot expect different results, and then you are going back to it. But in any case, what is basically really for the next 2 weeks is, the goal is to figure out how to drop the burdens, and for that you need to go inside. So guys, good luck with meditating, going deeply, and beware of going back. I don't think it's going to be the best decision for you. And let's see the love advice for Capricorn. Pay attention to the red flags. Yes, exactly. Think through it, because you see, on one side you're lured into something, clandestine. On the other side, you want to do everything proper. So just make sure, that you don't hurt not only yourself but nobody else. Love you, Capricorn. Have fun.